just been stopped by the security police. Because we shouldn't be here. Naughty us. Naughty life too.
Right, the day after Miraflores, which is up there, we then rode, rather than taking a bus, past Miraflores, up through here, and we took some roads that don't appear on here, which were very pretty.
Jungly.
Actually went across the top there. Round here, we didn't quite go through the water, and we dropped down into, what's that, Gatton Lock.
Yes, that was it.
After that, after we were evicted, we came back up, got it slightly wrong, went that way, silly of us. Then decided we would take the proper road, which was all this one, all the way back into the city. Another quick ride. It was meant to be longer, but actually we got absolutely soaked. We basically just went down there, decided, no, too much for us, back there again. Then the final ride for the bikes was there, off to the airport, and it was bye-bye bikes.
happy?
We should stay or London. You are.
How long have we? Well,
So this trip,
we're flying.
we flew to Anchorage in Alaska.
Ah, okay.
So we started in the States, in Alaska.
This week,
So we did Canada, Mexico, Belize,
but we
Guatemala,
started in Alaska.
El Salvador, Honduras,
Oh, we arrived
Nicaragua,
there.
Costa Rica,
Well,
Panama.
no, we started in
And
Alaska
on Friday,
last
Colombia. We're going around the world, riding home.
9 months.
10 actually now.
10
10,
months.
we're 10 months
10
now.
months, yeah.
Riding home soon.
We're riding home.
We're so loaded. Okay, have a nice day.
Right,
Thanks very much, guys.
much.
Thank you. Just been stopped by the security police. Because we shouldn't be here. Naughty us. Naughty life too. Forward to car, not off the road. Watch behind, watch behind. Sorry? I can't hear you. No, squishy.
Is it Kademe? KTM?
Kate, no, Yamaha.
Ah, yeah.
Yamaha.
I love you.
That's it. So we're filming this in Panama City, aren't we?
We've been here in this apartment for nearly 2 weeks.
Today's my birthday.
Very
so
nice.
Dated it.
Well, it's dated it, yes, because you're so old.
Oh, rude.
That's why it's dated.
Rude. It's my birthday. If you know my birthday is, you know when we filmed this.
You know what a drama queen she is.
We had a drama. We'll come back to that. We had a drama today. Well, here we are at the airport with the bikes. We've just ridden here. The nice guy from Overland Embassy, and I crashed. I'll tell you about that later. So we're just unloading. There's this car. Just unloading, and then yeah, hopefully the bikes will pass. Hopefully we've done it right. Tell you about it later.
And then while we're here, obviously we've got to arrange for the end of the North American continent and heading for the South American
Exciting!
continent.
I'm so excited to be in South America.
If anyone knows their geography, the Darien Gap is in the way, so you either have to go from Panama to Colombia by boat or you fly. I'm sure some people probably swim, but I'm not swimming with my
I don't think
bike.
there are any boats particularly now, though.
Not anymore.
It's difficult.
Not anymore. The Colombian government...
Oh, when you say boat, sorry, you mean big ship,
I mean
container
big
ship.
ships,
Yeah, sorry,
container
yeah.
ships, Now, the Colombian government have clamped down on people importing their bikes by little boats and things.
Rowboats. Which has been popular in the past.
No, I think probably because of one or two high-profile YouTubers who did just that.
It was crazy as well.
It was crazy, and the government didn't like it, so they've closed that particular route. So we're flying. So today's your birthday, and
25.
can I just say, I did write a Facebook post about this, but one of the great things about being on the road is I am 100% of the time with my friend, my best friend.
My friend.
My best friend.
Like
Yeah.
friends.
The downside to it is I'm with her 100% of the time. So I was unable to give her a birthday present. So
Well, I don't want a present. We got to spend the money on the
instead
road.
we arranged for the bikes to go to customs and get ready to fly over the Darien Gap. The weather didn't play its cards the way we would like. It poured
Nice
down the
now,
rain.
isn't it?
And someone
late.
decided that it wasn't, as if rain wasn't enough, they had to make another drama out of the whole process.
My birthday. Everyone look at me.
I don't know why on this particular stretch of road they had resurfaced some areas but not others. They had put barriers around some areas where they hadn't finished the work,
But
not
not
others. So anyway, Izzy decides to try and change lane,
I didn't decide. I was following.
going
David.
from the dip that hadn't been resurfaced up to the resurfaced bit, and it was probably 2 or 3 inches sharp, a bit like a curbstone, a small curbstone, but like
But I was
a
going
curbstone.
kind of alongside it to just.
Going alongside
Yeah,
it. Of
rather
course,
than-
the front wheel couldn't pick up and climb up over
Just
the
went,
top,
nah, I'm not going over there.
so she just fell off
So it's
in front of a police car.
Well, it's funny because David said, I don't know, the police don't seem to get a very good reputation here. They've got a good reputation for doing not a lot. And he said, I was really good that the police stopped to help. He said, because, you know, and you turned around and said, well, they didn't have a lot of choice. She was lying in the road in front of the truck, and I was, to be fair. I did hit myself going down quite hard. I thought, ooh, am I all right? So I thought I'd just lie there and just check over all the limbs and see if
She was doing it.
broke.
Oh, I'm dying.
It's my
bit
birthday,
in the
don't you
middle.
know?
I'm dying.
So by the time I got up, well, David had come across by he'd stopped the car. He walked back, helped me up.
By the time
But
you
then
managed to
and
get up off
policeman
the
had got
floor,
the bike up.
myself and the policeman had picked the bike up, and the bike was fine. No problem with the bike.
And then the
So
policeman said, you okay? I said, yeah. And then he went.
yeah, and he went. Well, he got you out of his way. so you could
I'm always
go.
in people's way, aren't I? The bus driver just picked the bike up, moved me out of his way. Yeah, so I'm all right.
So-
Bike's okay, but
The bikes are
Could've done without that,
effectively
really.
on their way.
they'll probably
Excuse me.
fly tomorrow.
They either fly this afternoon or tomorrow, but we don't pick them up till Tuesday.
Oh,
Because Monday is a bank holiday, or a public holiday, should I say.
Yeah, we got that wrong as well.
In
We're
Colombia.
useless. So we could fly out to Bogota tomorrow evening, and we've actually booked about 10 days there because we can't pick the bikes up till Tuesday, as you've just said.
And then on Wednesday, they're going in for a full service.
A big service.
A
so
big
they're in for a
service.
couple of days.
Yeah,
So we thought we'd better give him the rest of the week, didn't we?
Yeah, they need plugs. The valves need checking.
They're rough sounding now.
They are rough sounding. They're struggling when it gets wet, and it does get wet.
They've been brilliant. They're honest to goodness, those bikes, we've given them 2 basic services.
Well, we've done what, 28,000 kilometres?
Yeah, and they've had 2 oil and filter changes and 1 air filter. And they've been
Yeah.
absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. They've not skipped a beat.
No, but now they're overdue.
They are overdue. They're sounding a bit rough, and then occasionally they go to start and go, oh, I'm not sure today. And then it goes, it's fine. But yeah, they're a little bit rough. So
Yeah, doctors
Sort
Wednesday, probably pick them up on Friday or Saturday.
Yep, and then we leave Bogota
Then we leave
on
on
Monday. And
Monday.
head
Give ourselves
south.
a few days.
Decide whether we're just going to go straight through to Ecuador or whether we're not. There's been unrest in Ecuador, and until recently, certainly, you needed a criminal record check. People have been getting through without them, but having things like a DBS certificate, things like that instead. So we just need to see what's going on. There is a chap we can contact, and he'll get us through without one. It's all a bit strange, but anyway, we need to sort all that out
Apparently it works.
and see how long we get in Ecuador.
So we're good with that. It's just a chap who has a contact and has a spreadsheet of people. And it seems to work. You contact him, you end up getting 30 days. 90 days.
90 days. If you don't, you do get let in, you only get a transit visa
You only
of
get
10.
10 days.
Sometimes 7, sometimes. But yeah, so...
And you know what we do with 10 days? We normally stay put.
we're talking about...
Yeah, we're talking about...
what to call this trip, weren't we?
Yeah. First, obviously, with the Adventure Rider Radio podcast,
If you haven't listened to it, why not?
Why not? Yes, it's called Mañana No More.
Yeah.
So
Brilliant
obviously
name.
there's Mañana No More. The other name we have for our series is Should We Book One More Night?
Because we're good at that.
just one more night.
Just one more night, we're good at that. So we had a great stay at this apartment. It's been a really good apartment. We've actually felt like kind of
Has
normal
been a
people
nice
with cooking. We've even swept the floor twice.
Good hot water,
Lovely
air conditioning.
Yeah.
We have got a great balcony out there, but we can't use it. It's too warm.
Yeah, it's just
It's too warm for sitting out there. You just, as soon as
That's
you
not their fault.
No, it's not their fault. But as soon as you step out the door around here, you just start sweating.
It's like going into an oven. Oh, that was funny today. We said, talking to David, the guy from Overland Embassy that was escorting us to the airport with the bikes, and he said, "Oh, it can get cold," because we were obviously soaking wet. And he said, "Oh, it can get," because we said in England you get wet like this, you'd get frozen,
freezing
you'd
cold.
be really cold.
Yeah.
Oh, it can get cold here. We both went,
Yeah. What do you
"Oh,
mean
what do
by
you call
cold?
So we can get down to
He said,
23.
yeah, you can get down to 23.
And we went, okay, that's a British summer's day. And he just laughed.
23 is comfortable.
He said, when we meant you get cold, we're talking 10 degrees. He went, oh, gosh, how does it get cold? It's quite funny. It was quite funny. But, yeah, it was all perspectives of what you're used to, isn't it? We'd love it to be 23, wouldn't we? I look back at some of the other videos now, and when I'm editing them, and we're moaning it's 28, 29. Oh, for a day at 28, 29 now, that would be marvellous.
And the other videos where we're walking around in our puffer jackets and things, saying, oh, it's a little bit chilly.
We're hoping
Oh.
Bogota's colder. I looked at the
Yeah.
weather and it seemed to be about 18 or 19 degrees. We're really hoping for some chillier weather. It would be just a breath of fresh air, it really would. So we've been sitting eating ice lollies and ice cream today because it's my birthday. That's what I wanted. I might have another ice lolly actually. Can you go to the shop?
You'll have to go and get it then.
Oh. Have I got cake?
No, we haven't
Right,
got cake.
so I have to be spoilt. I want a pineapple ice lolly, please. I think you should go and get me one. I fell off my bike and I'm really hurty. I am actually hurt. I've got a few bruises coming out there.
A few bruises.
Did you see bruise on my leg? Honest.
Tiny bit.
Yes or
Tiny.
no? Yes or no?
It was a little hurty.
It's very hurty.
Hurty.
My hip is very hurty. My ankle is very hurty. So is my shoulder. I just
Wow.
landed like that.
Yeah, I'm not surprised your hip being the widest part of you is going to hit the floor first.
Oh, so rude. That deserves you to go and get me a pineapple ice lolly. Ow! Right. So, probably see you in Bogota. I'm not going to twirl away.
Maybe.
I'll just fall away. Ow! Ow! Ow!
Where's that hurty bit?
It hurts. My neck's hurt. Everything hurts.